to the RugDoc YouTube channel. Tonight we're going to be live streaming some egg hatching here on the Axie breeding farm. Make sure to let me know how we did on these and toss your valuations for price down in the chat. Also, we're on Discord, so make sure you check us out there. The link is down in the description. And if you're enjoying our content at RugDoc, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to turn on your bell notifications as well so you know when we're going live. We're going to check that marketplace out here in 1 second. I just got to send a link to some folks real quick. All right, coming in hot. Should be able to get that. Let's see what we got cracking. All right, got some links sent out. Got some folks coming over to say hi. And in the meantime, there we go. That should do it. And if you are over in Discord too, make sure you say hi because I gotta keep track of everybody. I know we got some stuff going on. Cool. Thank you for the likes, people, by the way. Appreciate you. Make sure to chat. If you're hanging out here with us, make sure to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Sounds good. All right, cool. All right, we're back. So we had a little bit of a break. I know that things were tough kind of going with the server situation. It seems like we're up and running. Everything should be pretty good. So we're going to take a look at the marketplace, hatch some eggs, get an idea of what we got, and see what the value is on those. Sounds good. All right, cool. So last time we checked in, I did sell one of the other Axies that I had, one of the parents. That was sold for about $550, so I think it was about $500 after I paid fees, 4.25% fees on that one. And that was my first Axie that I ever bought too, so it's kind of sad, but went to a better home, I'm sure. Now, that being said, we had 3 that we hatched, and let's see. One here. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Right. 97 and 92. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, no. Got this R1 Winghorn here. We took one for the team there. But not terrible. Let's take a look here. And in 95, yeah, this is the first one that we hatched. So, all in all, pretty good. 95%er, that will work. Do you buy and sell image sprites, or is there a game to play? There is a game to play. Yes, absolutely. And it's actually pretty good. It's competitive. One of the things that's interesting about Axie is the COO, one of the big shots over there that helped start all this stuff up, the founder, he used to be a professional gamer. And so being a competitive gamer and from that world, all that kind of stuff was really important to him. So yes, there is a playable game and it is actually pretty badass. 3 to 5K investment. Okay, so Bartertown's got us. So question, if someone brand new wanted to jump in today and start breeding a farm, what's the ROI time roughly? So I could figure that out, and we can look through it too tonight. I don't mind doing that. I'm here kind of hanging out for a little bit. One thing to keep in mind, the prices kind of change, so it's hard to tell. And you have to make sure that, like when I bought these, price of Ethereum was lower, different stuff was going on. I'm not sure what AXS is at tonight. So we could take a look, figure that out. It would probably be more than 3 to 5K based on the price of Axis. If AXS is higher, then you're gonna have to spend a little more. Does that make sense? No, I'm saying. We could I'm definitely down to take a look at that. So, so all right, we got that. These are my original 3, and then like I said, I did sell one. One of them took off at 0.23 ETH, so that one's gone. Is there? But if anybody comes in and wants to take a look and wants to give me a valuation on these, that'd be cool. I'm down with that. All right, so this guy we got in here at 21st, 26th, ready to morph. Let's take a look. Pop. This process takes a sec, so you just got to kind of bear with it. I'm scared to buy the top. None of this is financial advice, guys. Yeah, it's hard to know. You know, when you're trying to figure out, like, is it going to be the top? Am I going to be in at the top and get crushed on it? Because I had a really good bead on getting into the game. I felt like I was able to buy in kind of before the big rush. I took that chance, but, you know, that's something that folks are going to have to consider before they get into it. And the price is definitely not for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's morphing that up here. So you can get an idea where the floor is at. The floor, or the entry-level floor axes. Right at about that 370 level. 370, 370, 370, 373. So they're higher than, well, that's pretty high. I think I was getting them. I think the floor axes when I was originally starting the farm were like 200. So the price of the axes has definitely gone up. The question is then, is the price of the breeding axes going up as well? Because that's what I have a lot of. How the land portion of the game will integrate with the ecosystem. They've been hinting at it, you know, kind of giving us some information here and there. Some folks are probably a little more well-versed than I am. So if you fall into that category, please feel free to put that information down or link it. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. They mentioned that they want folks to start businesses. They're real big on that, on the economy part, having like multiple games in one, having them all kind of come together. So, you know, I was playing, I wasn't playing, I was checking out and watching videos of Crypto Blades earlier, and that was one of the things, like, it seemed like there's just one thing to do, and it didn't even necessarily have a whole lot of stuff going on, so, you know, not 100 on that. But if you're looking to get in, these guys they're not cheap. So let's take a look here, see if we are ready to crack. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby. Just try this over. Let's take a look. Oof, another 97. You gotta be kidding. Let's go. Boom. So what's your breeding strategy right now? Yeah, so I'm going to pop these guys open, and we're going to figure out which ones are the best to continue breeding, that are going to be the most meta, that are going to fit in the best. We'll keep those 4, because we have 8. So how this is going to work, we got the 8. We'll take half of them, we can sell. And the funds from that are going to allow us to reinvest in breeding, allow us to get AXS, allow us to get the Smooth Love Potion, right, SLP. We'll take those and we'll be able to breed then on our next set of A, B, C, D. So, you know, we're doing the 4 double pair, and That's the best way I found, the most efficient way to do it. You covered in the last vid, right? A little bit. Yeah, I did go through a little bit. Some people seemed a little confused about it, so I'll have to do maybe a little more in-depth video on that, but that is correct. So the other 4, then we can sell, or we can use, or if we're bullish, we can even invest more money and just keep it moving. If we wanted to, we could just put more money in and buy the AXS and, breed another pair or 2, right? So that's what some of these guys that you see that have these huge farms, that's what they're doing. But the problem then becomes, once you go real wide like that and you're in the meta, sometimes liquidating that when they're starting to change it, that could be a problem. I don't know yet because I haven't been playing the game long enough, but I'm going to find that part out. It seems like if all these people are breeding these same kind of pets and they're still selling really well, that me having 8 parents versus having 4 might not necessarily be an impossible task to liquidate in the event that I needed to, like if they're switching it or something's becoming a little more meta, or they nerf this particular build, then I could just liquidate it and be done. Know what I'm saying? All right, so we got a 97. If you're just hopping on, 1, make sure you join the Discord for RugDoc. That's where we're going to be hanging out when we ain't hanging out. You can get all the tips, information, know what's going on. 2, make sure you like and subscribe to the video because we need you to come hang out with us and we appreciate you. And 3, this we just hatched 1 and it was a 97, and that's what those stats look like. Let's go. Yeah, he's a keeper. Loving it. All right, let's keep it moving. We got a few more to go. Pooh. Last video, how do you identify a good breed result versus a bad one? Yeah, I'll go through that here. Let's pop another one in. I'll go through it. Here's a cool tip. If you're just hanging out and you're kind of new to all this stuff, if you go to Axie Zone, you can come on here and the finder will allow you to filter, and it'll actually give you a breakdown of the meta score, and it'll tell you if it's cracking, if it ain't so hot, how you're doing, and then you can just kind of fill out your filter and see where your score is. They also have, and this is kind of cool too, the ability cards. Let me just go through here. They give you the tiers of the ability cards in one of these pages. So I don't want to go through everything looking for that stuff at this second. You can actually go through and it'll tell you, hey, this is an S tier or this is an A tier, and you get kind of an idea. Like if you're still getting used to playing the game. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, so here we go. This is number 5. Well, number 5. So I'm going to get this guy cracked. Let's morph him. Pooh. Morphing is started. It may take some time. Appreciate your patience. Awesome. So while that's cooking, good resource. Yeah. Now this is a good one. This is cool because when people can come on and ask questions, it's easier for me to remember to tell you all the stuff. I could script it out and do a whole nother video on it, but this is just as cool and it allows you to ask questions in real time. But yeah, this resource-wise, super hot. And you can also check out, there's some other different cool sites I can show you. One of the most important things when you're breeding, it would appear, to get the extension, the freak extension. A guy came up with this thing that allows you to kind of see the scores and stuff on here and understand what the breeds are. And that has been super outrageously helpful for me. So if you're looking to do this, you're going to want to make sure that you get that downloaded as well. Let's see what we got. All right, so now I got this guy popped, and you can tell the one of the stronger meta builds right now at this time is going to be this pumpkin, Sirius, cactus, and carrot. That's elite tier. There's a few, and they kind of go back and forth. And, you know, when everybody starts using one, something generally will be a little bit better. But this is one of the best ones. So now when I'm setting up my farm and I'm getting ready to rock my next breed, I'm going to make sure that I have these kind of body parts on the Axies that I'm using as my top breeders, and then I can sell the other ones. And then this way I'll have that, you know. But, you know, these are the cards here if you want to take a look. So that was a 94. So I got a 95, a 92, a 97, a 97, and a 94. So that's kind of how it goes. And people were saying that too. You can just expect some of that stuff will happen. I did sell one of the parents, but these three are parents. So how these other ones come out is determined by what you selected for your parents on that one. So we're going to morph this one here. And then we'll see what we got on this one. And then while that's working on that, yeah, we can do the filter. This is kind of cool. I really like using the filter because it also allows you to price the parents. You can go on there and so yeah, that's more purebred, right, versus another Axie that would have mixed move sets, correct, part sets. Yeah, if they have like different types, you know, that's called the mutations, and the mutations can devalue your Axie basically. That's correct. I gotta get that chat so I can see it over here. We're gonna fix the setup at some point here, but just want to get on the board here and get rolling with you. So maximum breed count on this will determine a big part of the price when we're looking at these guys. So if you want to set that guy down, breed count, so then you're getting a breed count 0. And we're going to turn our purity up. So now you're getting all the greens. And we can even filter it a little bit further. So I got plant, max breed count, purity, and then we can kind of go through the parts as well, as you were mentioning. And we can go right to the green for plants, which is where most of ours will be. But like I was saying, you can find out which ones are kind of in season, the meta for these ones, and then I'll give you kind of an idea. So carrot, pumpkin. Yeah, see, I had another one too that had rosebud on it, and it wasn't. I don't know if it's as high, but folks apparently really like that too. So that's not a bad deal. Let's see, and then Sirius we got. So this is the one we've been not going with. This is the one we are going, that we have been. But down here you can see it says Metascore and it has excellent. That's when you know that particular build is in. And that's what you're looking at. And then these guys are all, and you can, if you click on it, it'll just take you right to the marketplace and I can see exactly what it's at. And it'll give us a price on them, and then we can go through them and buy them up and do whatever we want to do. Yada, 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 so on and so forth. All right, let's take a look, see what we got. So here we got this one for E. Let's take a look here. I have a 97, and this guy's a 96. And then here you go. So you can see when they have these mutations in them, that's how they're going to come out. So we got them all over on this one, right? Guy says, "What's up? If you're in the building, yo, you got a lot of people hanging out. Let's go, guys. Come on, make sure you're hanging out. Hit that like button. Let's go." So yeah, here you go. You can see you got some mutations going on with this guy, and that's what people have been talking about. It's real, and that's why if you put some more into them, it's a little bit easier to offset that. If you're doing like the ABC and you're trying with like 3, it's a little harder. All right. So we got those. I got 2 more to go. All right. Yeah, and then the floor axes here, you can see a 380, 380, 380. So even if you get some that are not like super duper outrageously great, you can still sell them. And they catch a pretty good amount of money, which is kind of cool. All right, while that's taking a minute to get cracking. Yeah, what other questions you got? You guys can throw them in there. I'll keep answering them if you keep asking. Anybody over in Discord too? Let's make sure we got Discord checked on. Yeah, if you're just hopping in too, make sure that you, there's a link in the description. You can jump into Discord and follow us too while we're not on stream. Make sure you get back at us like that. And this is also pretty cool too. If you go to the dashboard, it'll show you what's being sold in the moment so you can see the prices on stuff, which is interesting. Breed count 3 sold for 460. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Delay. So how did they measure the price of an unhatched Axie? They're just putting up an egg. If you have that browser extension I was telling you to pick up by Freak, you can go pop over here to the marketplace for you real quick. You can go over here and I believe check out the parents and see what they got going on. Should be, right? And then see you got a 48 and it's got that. And then a 36 with that. And they're not the same kind of pet. One's the aquatic, one's a beast. So they're not even, right? So that's probably going to be a straight floor Axie. You should, when you make that purchase, you should purchase it assuming that it's going to get that price. Let's see, the bartender. Okay, so it's based off the parent's copy. Yeah, so that's what, yeah, when we're looking at mine over here, see, these are the parents of mine. So I got the 96s, and that's going to give me what we got here. And that's what's based off of. And as you've seen already, that's not necessarily how they're going to come out, but it gives you the closest idea. So before we had a nice, that one was mixed and had all kinds of stuff on it. This one's closer to good, right? So I got pumpkin, serious carrot, cactus on this one. And, you know, the R1's a little dirty on it, but the D1's clean. So we can take a look at that. These are what we're looking for your cards here and the abilities. And then those are your parents, the 96ers. So that'll give you an idea. Yeah, see, that one was a little bit dirty on that one. This one's a little 54 piece, but then we had some 97s, 95. So last one. Cool. So while that's doing that, what are the questions that we have? But that is how they price those ones. I got so many things open. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this last one, see if we got any results. Making us wait on this one. Let's take a look at the dashboard real quick so I can get an idea. See what these guys are selling for. Look at this guy, 700. Yeah, you get some pretty expensive ones. The right side, this is the sold, and that's what we want. This is what we'll tell you. People can sell them, put them up, and ask whatever they want to ask for them. But when folks are actually putting up money, that's interesting to see. Let's take a look one more again, see if we're ready. Let's go. There we go. Now I got a few different ones here. You can tell this was a mixed one too. So I got Gila and Zeal on this one. So we'll back out. All right, we're hatched on all of them. That's a 65. So I got a 65 and a 54, which were rough. But the remainders on these are pretty good. All 90 plus. So those ones are definitely going to be sales. And kind of hang on to the other ones. I would like... Hey, John, what's going on, bud? Make sure, John, make sure you jump on the Discord, too. You got the link there. Yeah, let me know what you let me know what you think. What do you want to have a look at? Yeah, throw it in there. All right, so then this is pretty much what we got for a startup. So we'll compare them and take a look at them. If folks want to give their valuations on these bad boys and see what we're getting, you can throw that down there in the chat, in the comments below. So the play type is the tank, right? Yeah, that's what we're looking at. The plants are basically tanking it. I know the aquatics have been meta for attacking. Is there a reason you aim in for a plant type? Because everybody needs a tank. This plant, with this particular build, it just happened to be the most popular at the moment, but because everybody has to have a tank or two. Some folks, they run, extras or whatever, so it seemed like it made a lot of sense. I threw it in there. This is kind of what people were suggesting. So we went with that and gave it a crack. But we'll have to put them up and start running our next batch and sell some and see how we make out. That'll be interesting to see. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, that would be why. Yeah. And yeah, you can see these ones here. We got a little mix on this guy. But 11, we did sell one already for the 5.23 ETH. That one's out the door. That was pretty good. But, yeah. What's our like numbers at? We got people liking. If you're hanging out, you're enjoying this and having a good time, I appreciate you hitting that like button for us. And if anybody has questions too, make sure you run through them for me. If we don't get to them tonight, or you see this later on after it's been done live, just throw them down there and we'll pick up next time too. Because I want to get some gameplay footage of actually doing some battles and stuff and running through some cooler stuff. If folks are interested in that, if you guys want to see it, we'll do it. If you don't want to see it, we can do something else too. We can also do different games. I don't know. This is the one that I felt really comfortable about getting into because I'm putting a bunch of money into it. So if you're going to spend your money, you want to make sure that you're getting bang for the buck on it, which is why it was important for me. But if there's other games out there too, that especially in the play to earn space, that's what RugDoc is trying to go after. So if that's something that you're interested in, we can definitely take a look at some other games for show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a pretty good pickup. We did all right. Got some 90s in here for sure. Throw invite. Streamer mode's on, dope. Yeah, that there, I just popped the Discord link in there too, so. But learning. Splinterlands is another hot one, is it? But learning curve, yeah, I'm not too familiar with it. I'll have to check it out. I mean, I don't know. That's the problem. I can only see so many games, and people were talking earlier, like, well, what about this? What about that? It's hard because you can't get to like every single game and spend enough time with it to understand, like, is it a good deal? Is it not a good deal? How's the tokenomics behind the game? You know what I mean? Like, we're looking at just playing video games right now, but there's a lot that goes into this, especially like if you're from RugDoc and you understand what RugDoc's about. We make sure that the contracts, smart contracts that are actually powering the game and all that stuff are, you know, they're crisp, clean, ready to go. You know, we're very particular about the stuff that we play, what we endorse, all that kind of stuff. And some of the games are not quite ready for, you know, to be shown off yet too. So we're still on that one. You said that Splitterlands it's on fire, but there's a learning curve. Are you playing it? Is that something that you're playing now? Oh, I see Block Lock up there. Join the party. What's going on, Bet? Thanks for joining the Discord. I appreciate that. Yeah, I bet. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Yeah, so that's cool. I can check that one out. We can check out some other ones too. I'll add them up here. You know, I don't want to necessarily like put them on live and then just start playing them with people watching, because I don't, you know, I'm trying to learn the game while having an interaction, while, you know, making sure everybody's having a good time and it's fun, it's entertaining. So it's kind of like you want to get a little bit of background on it. Make sure it's, you know, you're ready to rock. Big community, hell yeah. Magic the Gathering, interesting. I used to play Magic the Gathering like forever ago. I got a couple years on me now, but I was playing Magic the Gathering before it was on the internet. That's funny though. Playing that in school as a young star. Coming up, yeah. Whole Magic the Gathering. That's interesting. I'll have to check it out. I mean, is it just like card game kind of thing? Like, has that feel to it? These things all have big communities. That's just kind of like it. Yeah. Obviously. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we went through and opened a bunch of Axies up. They're all up here. We got the percentages on them. You can take a look. I got some good ones that are ready for round 2, 3, 4. What round are we on? It's going to be for the next breed. Make sure you check those out. Throw your valuations down in the comments. Tell me if we did anything good, or if I should just liquidate my entire farm and try another game. Don't beat me up too bad, guys. Looks like good, nice artwork. I'll have to check it out. I'm not opposed to playing other games as long as they're good. You know. So far, Axie's been treating me good. I mean, they're having problems with the servers, but I mean, like, you know, what can you expect? The game just went through the roof. Folks don't even, like, if you haven't looked into this, you don't understand. It's been like, you know, it's off the charts. It's next level, baby. It's just outrageous. I'm gonna pop in real quick, see what things are going for. Look at this guy, $800. Let's go. Yeah, it's interesting what you can get for some of these. Posting. Look at this. Boom. See, some of these prices are righteous. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of money being spent. What do we got in here, too? Total volume. Axie sold. Go to the marketplace, it'll show me, I think, what exactly is up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this was like 86, or yeah, I think it was 86, 87,000 just like 2 weeks ago. And now it's 121,000, 122,000. It's just outrageous. The sales volume is up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was about 20, less than that. So anyway. We're not going to beat this one to death. I just wanted to get everybody up to speed on the farm. And if you guys got questions about this, or you want to put down your comments, I'll go through them and try and respond to everybody. Perhaps, you know, we'll answer some of those on the next live stream or whatever. So if folks want to check that out, we can do that one. But we're good, man. I'm going to call it a wrap for tonight. I appreciate you guys coming on. And Bartertown, what time are you going to be on, bud? Where can folks find you? You going to let people know? You can throw it in the Discord as well. We're going to check out your stuff. What are you going later tonight? I think you said 1 o'clock, 1 something like that. Papa just landed. Dante's Papa, what's going on? Hanging out in Discord. I see you. We got some folks coming on. Yeah, it'll make it a little bit easier too when we're going live and stuff. I can just hit y'all up and we can jump on here. So, oh, the numbers are stout too. That's pretty good. Pretty good for the first full live stream. I'm impressed. Yeah, it's doing airdrops. What? Who that? Who's doing airdrops? All right. Cool, man. That's it. That's my sign. I'm going to jump off, but we're going to go over and catch you out later. And I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I used to have some folks to talk to. I do. Oh, you're doing airdrops. Bartertown in the house. A drop all day. Awesome. All right. Yeah. Make sure you guys check out Bartertown's airdrop express. Hang out over there. If you're one of these folks on here, I appreciate y'all coming on. We're going to try and do some more of these more regularly. Real quick, I'll give a last second rundown of these. We got a couple bogeys in here. I got a 54 and I got a 65, but we got some 97s. We got some upgrades too, man. Looking real good. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna be back on tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I can get back on and do another update because I want to try and run the game. Supposedly the servers are better, so if they're good, man, we're gonna be in there trying to get some stuff and do some things. So if you guys are interested in doing that, make sure you give us a like, hit that thumbs up, and also just subscribe, but hit that bell notification so when we go live, it notifies you and you can hop right back on. If you're interested in that, also, we're doing the Discord, and the link should be over there. Throw that link back up. Put it right here. Pooh. The link's in the description, also in the chat. So now you can go do that. So you can find us. That way, when we're doing stuff, or we're about to do stuff, or we're going to go do this thing, or if we're voting on what the next game is to play, or if we're just BSing, you can come hang out and be a part of the crew because we're going to build this up. We do have a pretty big following on the internet, so we're going to be bringing our crew with us and rolling hard, man. Thank you, Bartertown. I appreciate you guys. That's it for us. We're going to get the heck out of here, but make sure you do all those things. I love you very much. Also, check out RugDoc.io. If you're looking to get more information about who we are and what we do. We're keeping DeFi safer. There's also a wiki page over there. If you're trying to figure out how to get into this stuff, doing play to earn, doing video games while making some money, and you're like, this is too much for me, go to the wiki page. We got some stuff on there too, some resources that help you get up and running. There's a great community, Discord, so you can ask questions and we'll help you out. But that's going to do it for us. I appreciate you guys. Be safe. Take care. Have a good night. We'll be back. Boom.